Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Elite Wrestling World. I am your host GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here for AEW Dynamite post-show review. What a banger of a card we have for tonight. So let's get dive into it and talk about that. So we started off with Jon Moxley versus El Clone Continental title eliminator match. Another week, another Callis family member checked off the list of Jon Moxley. We don't get to see Clone all that often in singles matches, but he makes sure he looks fantastic in every opportunity. Moxley knows the road leads to Takeshita at Revolution, and it's gonna be a show stealer match on Sunday. For the start, we saw Moxley no sell shoulder blocks, so Clone hit a spin kick to the ribs and roll through into a Cazadora drop kick. Moxley lit up Clone with corner chops, much to the delight of the crowd, but Clone dodged one of the chops and tried some of his own, choking Moxley with the tag rope. We saw Clone blasting Moxley with low top it, delivering a curb stop on the apron as well. Clone fought back with a spin kick that appeared to catch Moxley low as he tried a head of steam, only got decked with a King Kong lariat that looks brutal. Cox- Clone wanted a springboard back inside, but Moxley just got enough of a cutter for a double down as well. We saw 5 minutes remaining on the clock as Clone went up top and hit the double stomp for the closest near fall of the match. Clone wanted the portal bomb, but Moxley managed the paradigm shift, then hit the Death Riders for the win. So Moxley defeated Clone in a very good opening match. We saw Strickland explaining his action from last week. We also get the video package as well for last week's sections of Strickland. Prince Nana walks out to the commentary and asks if they think Strickland cares about getting a week off, and then ordering the commentary team to just leave the table. Nana introduces Strickland, who stands tall on the commentary table. He said he figured they enjoy what he did to Omega last week. Strickland brings up the reinforcement table this week, so he's met with Kenny Chance as well, and Strickland is back in line for a title shot after what he did to Omega. Omega not only challenged him as a man but as a threat. He is another EVP he took down and not want in their problems anymore. So he taken out all the elite one by one, and from this point forward, no more regrets, no more warning, and Strickland will remind everyone that he is the most dangerous man in AEW, and he still is. So against a very good promo, a heelish promo, full blown heel promo, and I like the direction for Strickland as well. And quickly we saw Brody King backstage, and he challenged Strickland for a match. I think this could happen at Revolution as well. Next up, we saw Orange Cassidy versus Gabe Kidd. I said it last week, but Darby Allin continues to be the thorn in the side of the War Dogs, and despite Kidd getting the much needed win tonight, it was Allin who stood tall yet again. I think it's safe to say it's only a matter of time until this match is official for Revolution. Whether it's a tag match including Cassidy and Corners, that remains to be seen. But I think a very good match between Orange Cassidy and Gabe Kidd. Cassidy floated over in the corner and took Kidd from corner to corner, but Kidd puts on the brakes and smashed his own head into the turnbuckle. Both men slugging it out on their knees, and then Orange Cassidy leapt for Orange Punch, but Kidd pulled referee Bryce in the way, and then he Kidd get a thumb to the eye of Orange Cassidy and big pile driver to get the win. Post match, we saw Kidd calling out Clark Connors, who rushed to the ring, and until he do something, Darby Allin ran out as well with his skateboard, and Kidd tried to attack him but suffered an ollie of a strong to the back, causing the War Dogs to retreat. So maybe a tag match happens at Revolution. We saw Renee backstage with Statlander and Thunder Rosa, who interrupts and said she doesn't have time with Tekla's game, as the title she's holding was built by a woman like Rosa. Rosa issued a challenge to a tag match on Collision with her and Statlander versus the Sisters of Sin. And next week it's gonna be Rosa versus Tekla for the women's title match. So again, looking forward to that match as well. Next up is a quick match for Kevin Knight versus Mansoor. Pendulum DDT spiked Mansoor as Knight went up to hit the UFO splash for the win. Post match, we saw Knight took the mic and said that felt good for Mr. to fly in the Mile High City. Knight and Hangman are trios title holders, so he wants Page to win the title, and if he does, then Kevin Knight will be the first challengers against Hangman. So again, hyping up for the MJF versus Hangman match as well. Next up is the most awaited thing on the show, MJF and Hangman setting up the stipulations for their world title match at Revolution. Tony Schiavone is in the ring for the introductions and brings up Page and then the men's world champion MJF. MJF immediately told the crowd to shut their mouth when a champion is talking. And while Page is brave and bold, he is not a historian, as MJF said. This will be the second time he has ended someone's AEW career. And he refers to Cody Rhodes as well. MJF said he has a quarter, and if it's tails, Page gets his Texas Death match, and if it heads, MJF gets the one-way no disqualification match, meaning MJF can do whatever the hell he wants. Whether if Page so much as looks for a weapon, he will be disqualified. Page ponders briefly before agreeing while delighted. Before MJF flips the coin, Page said he wants MJF to know that Texas Death would change him. He would MJF be if Who would MJF be if Page drug him through glass, treating the flesh of his body? Who would MJF be if his usual tricks means nothing? For years MJF called himself the devil, but this hell is Page, and if it's Texas Death, MJF doesn't stand a chance. So MJF said he's feeling lucky too and flips the coin. It's heads, and MJF orders Shivani to make it official. It's the one-way no DQ match. MJF walks off smirking, and Page demands the quarter, which MJF said he doesn't own him a damn thing. And he started to walk off. Then we saw Jet Speed, Brody, King, and Bandito walks out, and Page said he's not a dumbass. As King grabs the coin from MJF and gives it to Page, MJF yells that they could use a different coin, as Page proves that it's rigged. It's same thing on both sides. So Shivani said he is getting word from Tony Khan and that the match at Revolution will be officially Texas Death match. And MJF buckles to the knee as Page has a smirk as he walked up to the ramp, staring MJF down, and crowd chanting "You fucked up" chants towards MJF. So again, a very good setup for the world title match at Revolution, and I'm pretty much looking forward to that match. It's gonna be an excellent main event at Revolution. Next up, we saw Babes of Wrath versus Mega Bad, Penelope Ford and Megan Payne for the women's tag titles. This absolutely felt like an audible, as I really hope Penelope is okay. We got the match officially started. Payne and Nightingale slug it out early. We saw Ford made a blind tag and we got a big boot schoolboy combo for a very close 2 count. Mega Bad was sent to the outside, but the brawl continued with the crowd loudly chanting for the tag champions. Bayne clocked Cameron off the apron and took out the Babes of Wrath with an elbow suicida, while Ford followed suit with a moonsault off the top rope, and I think that got her injured on the leg. She couldn't stand, clearly feeling the pain, and Bayne fought off with a DDT, tried Fate's Descent, but Willow countered it into a German suplex. We saw Willow tried the Doctor Bomb, but Bayne backed her into the corner, and Lena Cross came in and hit Willow with the title bets, causing a no DQ. And I think that was the audible, because Penelope can't continue the match and they have to finish it like that. Next up is Brody King versus Mark Davis. If you like seeing two massive dudes beating the hell out of each other, this was right up your alley. To the surprise of no one, these two were throwing bombs out of the gate, and this was a great return match for the King to get back on the winning track after Grand Slam. And I think at the start we get the fuck Don Callis chant and fuck Ice chants as well. Both guys looked fantastic. The slugfest was incredible. Davis fought back, sending King into a barricade but missed the charge, allowing King to hit a crossbody against the LED board. Then Davis missed a home run shot as King hit the backdrop driver, but Davis popped up and trucked King with the lariat into the reset. King answered with multiple lariats of his own and swinging for the fencing and hit the Gonzo bomb for the win. Post match, we saw Bandido came to the ring to celebrate as the doctor seemingly checking on Davis. We saw King took the mic and told Swerve Strickland to look in his eyes, and he's the most dangerous man in AEW, and said at Revolution he's gonna fight the most dangerous man. Then Bandido take the mic and said he wants a fight as well. And then we saw Andrade, music hits and he came out, and Bandido has a challenger for his match as well. And maybe this match will also happen at Revolution. I think these two matches could be show stealer as well on Revolution card as well. And in the main event, we saw anything goes mile high madness match. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, Young Bucks and Rascalz versus FTR and The Demand. This was the TV version of Anarchy in the arena and delivered the action in droves. I kept up as much as I can, but my goodness, was there a lot of moving parts, much to the delight of the crowd. And everyone got a chance to shine in this, and the crowd played a huge part as well. They were there every second of it, and this ranks right up there with the most chaotic main events in Dynamite history. Tarzan Boy continued to play with 3 camera shots and chaos color. Rascalz painted out with Vance clearing the top with the tornado onto Ricochet. That looks fantastic. Stockley was up in the stands and unmasked himself as Wheeler used him as a battering ram to send Nick Jackson down to the steps. The Demand keep brawling with the Rascalz and Perry as the crowd sings along to Perry's theme. Bucks set up Ricochet for the Dipty drop onto the trash can as Matt placed it on Ricochet as Nick hit a senton atomico for a very close 2 count. Zachary Vance flew in with a dropkick on Leona before lighting up Hardwood with a kick combo as Wheeler took a release German suplex. Vance and Ricochet tumbled outside as FTR tries a spike pile driver on Matt, but he swept out the legs into a slingshot, crouching Wheeler in the process. The Rascal hit a combo of strikes of Khan, but Leona made the save until Bucks sent him to the apron, and Perry flew in with the sunset assisted double super kicks, cashing Leona through the table. That looks nasty as well. And Bucks launched Wheeler through the ropes onto his partner, and in the ring we saw Hot Fire Flame hit on Khan. Perry flew in with the Destroyer as the Bucks hit a BTE trigger with the assisted sacrifice knee from Perry on Ricochet. Jungle Boy pins Ricochet to win the match for his side. So again, a very chaotic main event to end Dynamite, and this was a very good show of Dynamite. So please guys, like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.